Hi friends, I am Subrat Prusti, Secretary of the German Shepherd Dog Confederation, Kalinga Chapter, and also an Executive Committee member of the German Shepherd Dog Confederation, Pune. We are very excited about this character assessment and BH obedience tests which are coming up now, and we are so pleased to have here with us our trial warden for the country, Mr. Nilesh Surve. Welcome Nilesh. Welcome to Bhubaneswar. And as you know, like throughout the world, there was so much that was happening which was against the principles or the dreams of our founder, von Stephanis, Captain von Stephanis. And then the type of dogs that were being bred. The German Shepherd dog is primarily a trotter. It's a moving dog, and at the same time it has tremendous intelligence and a great ability to work. You know, if the dog doesn't work and the dog loses its all-round temperament, it doesn't develop, and the founders of this breed basically wanted it to be a dog for herding sheep and which can work throughout the day, right? Now, having said that, around the entire world, we had a lot of dogs which had very bad hinds. People were breeding dogs as though, you know, they are like taking off like a rocket. And then the SV got it. They thought they need to start a worldwide breed harmonization program. And in this context, they wanted the entire world to come on one platform, and especially in India, we never had the IPO or the Sudzan, and we never had any sort of assessment for character. We did not have hips and elbows. We did not have DNA profiling. So these were all very big contributors to the dog sport and to the breed. And so this is a step in the direction, and I'm thankful to the German Shepherd Dog Confederation Pune for having taken the step of introducing the character assessment and the breed harmonization across the world which is going on. So character assessment, and to start with the basic level of obedience, we call that the BH obedience. And this is what we are going to do is Mr. Nilesh Surve is going to take us through all the exercises that need to be done in order for your dog to be qualified. And if your dog qualifies, that is only the assessor has to be certified from Germany. And we are having that on the 6th of December. And across the country, like probably on 14th or 13th of December in Pune. Similarly, probably Nagpur or Coimbatore or wherever, you know, like anybody who wants, they can have this. The whole idea is we need to have a complete dog which is fundamentally sound, temperamentally sound, right? Not only in the anatomy but also up there is where the grey matter counts, right? And now I will just ask Mr. Nilesh, the first thing, what is it that we do? You take the dog in, and then
first the handler must come with his dog, tell his name, dog's name, then the dog microchip test is done. If the microchip is there, then the microchip is scanned, then the height measurement and width measurement is done with the formas.
Basically, like you let the dog free, and then you made a recall, and you see how happily the dog is coming, and then you made him go through a group of people, and then I think you made him go through a figure of 8, And so basically you
Fear of
don't...
it is not important.
Yeah.
The dog must walk in the group, and he should not show
Confidence.
He should not show aggression to other people.
Yes.
And should not be afraid of anything. He should move freely with his handler.
And then there was this about leaving him from one end and then calling him back. That was the recall.
Yeah.
And then we had something that you said, having two dogs walking across each other.
We see for the how the dog is reacting to other dog. How
Yes.
is the temperament for the dog? With the other dog, is he showing aggression or is he showing fear?
Yeah.
We don't want aggression and fear. The dog must be neutral to the other dog. We don't want
Yeah.
that dog should go and bite
So
the other dog.
how do you think our people should practice? I mean, what they should do?
Basically, people should start socializing their dog from the puppy age. That's very important. They should take the dog to the club or get-togethers or somewhere where all the dogs are coming, and they should practice with the dog. That the dog will not get afraid of anything or get aggressive about anything. The dog should be socialized in a proper way. The dog should listen to all the sounds. He should see all the animals, all the people. It's a part of socialization.
Yes.
And the dog should not be sensitive to anything. He should be neutral.
And then you had this, sound burst of a cracker or a pistol,
Yeah.
or a whip.
Yeah.
That was a startling sound. Yeah. And then basically, what are you testing the dog? How should it react?
It's a sound sensitivity test. Basically, we check for the dog if the dog is afraid of the sound of a cracker or a gunshot and the saw cutting machine. It's useful in the daily life. It's not that the dog will hear a big noise and he runs away. We don't want that type of a character in the dog. We want the dog to be stable. Even if you don't react, that's not problem. But he should be stable to all the sounds and noises.
In normal day life. In normal day life. Oh,
In normal
I see.
day life, yeah.
Okay. And I think the moment you finished the soundproofing, and then we had gone, you had done, the ball. The
Yeah,
ball.
on the unstable.
On the seesaw. Unstable. Yeah.
We look if the dog is performing good on an unstable place. He should not be afraid, because sometimes on the streets we find something different and the dog will not go on that. Then it's a problem for the handler or the owner to take the dog. So it's important that the dog should be stable on uneven places also. He should be socialized for that things.
Okay. And then you made them go on a ramp.
Go on a table, go on the
Yes.
tables, because we also check for the dog that what is his expressions or what he does when he is on a higher place.
Yes.
Above the ground.
Normally dogs are a little scared of heights.
Yeah.
Climbing stairs.
Climbing stairs. Lot of people have problem with their dog making climbing stairs. But you should start these things when the dog is in puppy age. Start to socialize all these things. Take him in different places. Take him on different type of material, different type of surfaces. That's important. Dog thinks on everything. If you are practicing only on one place, then the dog will perform on one place. But if you practice on different places, different surroundings, different locations, then the dog will get used to all that things. So that's a daily. That's not a training actually. That's a socializing part. You should do it daily when the puppy age is there. In the puppy age.
Yes. And then you had this the attachment with the ball. What is the ball drive? Yeah. And then could you tell us something about that?
Basically, that's a natural thing. We look for the drive, how the dog is performing with the play drive or prey drive, you can say. If the dog is having that prey drive, or in nature, if the dog don't have that drive, then it can't survive. Over here with humans, we are feeding them, but in nature they have to find their food on their own. So it's the most important drive. The dog must have that drive. To play with a ball or to search a ball, that's the important thing for his life.
So that's very interesting. Actually, what we forget is, what is the time when you develop the play drive and when you develop the prey drive, and when you take the training of the puppies, young puppies, infants, and then how do you bring, at what stage do you bring in the play drive and the prey drive?
See, play drive is when the puppy is born. After 2 months, till 2 months, their mummy and papa are feeding them. After 2 months, in white, they have to be on their own. 2 months, 3 months, they have to be on their own. After that, mother and father are not going to feed them. So the natural instinct of hunting they have, they start to explore the world. First, they will go into the forest, they will look for small animals, the movement of that small animals will excite them. They will try to search what is it. But on the first time, they will not put the mouth on that object. They will check with the leg if it is dangerous for them or it is safe. Then when they feel that it is safe, then they will start to use their mouth. It's nature. All it's for surviving. So the most important thing is this drive should be there in the dog.
So thank you, friends, for having heard us out, and that was Mr. Nilesh Surve, who is the trial warden for the German Shepherd Dog Confederation, Pune, and his words are like pearls of wisdom for us. We hope and pray that we shall definitely come up to these standards, and the attachment that he has towards this as a sport. And I'm sure that we are going to perform, and India one day will definitely be the place where all the top athletes across continents would come in and showcase their skills. And then we are a great country and we are going to get it done. Thank you for being with us.